All right, good morning. Our objective for today is subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. And the last couple of days we've been doing the addition, right? Adding fractions with unlike denominators. So today we're going to subtract. So let's go ahead and write our title, which is going to be subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. All right. By now we're expert in adding fractions, and subtracting fractions is just as easy, super easy. Let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and drew a couple of rectangles, and they're going to represent something. Let's say that they're going to be
Chocolate bars.
chocolate bar. All right, let's say a cake. There was a party at your house, and there was an extra cake. So you went home, and there was a cake
With 4 slices.
with 3/4 parts left over. Right? 3/4 of the cake was left over. Somebody has eaten that part, right? So you're hungry and you are, let's go ahead and write 3/4. 3/4 of the cake was eaten. And you are a little hungry and you're gonna go ahead and eat. But remember, you have to leave some for your parents and for your brothers and sisters, right? So you're gonna eat, let's see, how much should you eat? Let's say you're gonna eat
8.
8. 8 what? Let's say you're gonna eat
7 eighths.
No, because you don't have 7/8. Remember that if we cut this here in 8, you don't have 7/8. You have 6/8, right?
6 eighths.
Also, we eat 6
Let's say that you're gonna eat 3/8 of it. You're gonna eat 3/8. So let's do it in a different color. You're gonna eat 3/8. 1, 2. Remember, this is what's left over, right? So you're gonna eat 3/8. All right. We want to know how much is left, right? So let's go ahead and right here. That's 3/4 minus 3/8, right?
You have to simplify.
Now, if we just look at it, we can tell what the answer is gonna be, right?
Yeah.
But we're not always gonna have a model to see what it's going to look like. This is a pictorial representation, then you're just going to have to deal with something symbolic, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and work this out. It's gonna be super easy. All right, let's keep that up here. And as we've been doing all the time, let's go ahead and write this down as a column. Write it as a column. So it's gonna be 3/4 minus 3/8. All right. For some reason, our numerators are pretty much the same, but our denominators are not the same. So, what do we do when we have unlike denominators? What's the first thing that we need to do? Yes.
Multiply and so you can get the same numerator.
All right, multiply so we can get the same denominators. Anybody else want to? That's a good answer, but not exactly what we're looking for. Anybody else can tell me what we need to find? Yes, what?
The least common denominator.
The least common denominator, and how are we going to do that?
By when your multiplication table, find the
That's right, finding the multiples, right? So we're going to go ahead and write down the multiples of
4 and 8.
4 and 8, that's right, because those are denominators. The multiples of 4 and 8. So we're going to have 4, 8, 12,
16.
16, 20, and I'm going to stop there. And I'm gonna go ahead and list the multiples of 8, which are 8, 16, 24, and I'm not gonna go any further because I think we found ours, right?
Yes, it's 8.
That's right. So our new denominator is gonna be 8. So let me write it here. 8, 8, and 8. Go ahead and write that down. Okay, that's great. Let's go ahead and find our equivalent numerators now. Let's write in this color. Alright. Okay, so here we go. I need to find the new numerators, and we're gonna multiply in order to get our equivalent, right? So what number multiplied times 4 gives me 8? 2. I'm gonna multiply both sides by 2. What about 8 times 1? Alright, let's go ahead and multiply. 4 times 2 is 8, 3 times 2 is 6. 8 times 1 is 8, 3 times 1 is 3. Now we have fractions that have the same numerator.
Then we subtract. Then you subtract 3 from 6.
That's right.
And you get the
3 from 6. So 6 minus 3 is 3. So our answer, our difference is 3 eighths. Now, I don't think we can simplify this one. I think we are on our lowest terms now, right? Because 3 and 8 do not have a multiple that is in common, or a factor that's in common. So let's go back to our model and see what happened here. Alright, so I can see here that we had 3/4 to begin with. I know I cut it into 8. But now we ate those 3, right? Now this is what we have left. This is what is gone. So now we ate 3 8. 1, 2, 3. That means that I have left over. Remember, there's nothing here, right? It's just an empty space. So we have 1, 2,
And 3.
3 eighths left over. Alright? Alright, cool.